Hi Vishwambar, how
This
are you?
meeting is being recorded.
Hi, sir. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good too. So, can you tell us something about yourself?
Yes. Hi, my name is Vishwambar Rushi. I'm basically from Hingoli, Maharashtra. I have done my engineering from Pune University, and currently I'm working in Atos since 2.8 years. And I'm working as a software test engineer in Atos. Uh, okay, and this is about me. And as per my career, I worked in automation testing as well as manual testing, and yes, I'm working in the pro uh, in the real estate domain.
Okay, great.
So
Good to know that.
so
Okay, so what is array
yeah.
index out of bound exception in Java, and when would this exception occur?
Okay, so if you are storing the if suppose array size is 5 and you are storing the 6 element in that array, then it will throw an exception like array out of index 4.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So at that time it will throw an exception array out.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's say if you are supposed to find in an SQL, you are supposed to write a query to show the details of a student from the students table whose name starts with K. So, how will you write the query?
I guess we will use the contains method to uh, to select that particular student's name. So
Okay.
with the help of contains method.
Contains, or you can also use like operator, which can be used to
Yes, we
perform
can.
pattern matching, right?
Yes, percentile, that percent symbol.
Correct, correct. Yeah. So you can write a query like select star from student, where student underscore name like K percentage in the single inverted comma. Okay. Now, can
Correct.
you tell me which are the different types of joins in SQL?
Yes, left join, right join, inner join. These are the types of SQL joins.
And what about outer join, cross join, and self join?
Yes, but most of the time we'll use left join, right join, and inner join. That's why I told you these three joins are mostly used in the industry.
Correct, correct. Okay. Now, which are the various automation challenges that you have come across?
Automation challenges, we can't automate the captcha. This was the main challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And if sudden requirement came from the client,
Mm-hmm.
and at that time we'll get we have to make sure that we will complete all those tasks in the particular time. These are the challenges. For so if there sudden request came, if he wants sudden changes, then at that time we have to face some challenges.
Okay. Okay. So you mean to say when there is a change in the requirements itself or specifications itself, then obviously the
Mhm.
automation, you will have to modify your automation scripts, you'll have to update them. But what are the technical
Yes.
automation challenges that you have faced?
Technical challenges like technical
Mm.
challenges.
Right? For example, let's say if I give you a hint, the locators are being modified by the developers often. They don't keep the
Okay.
consistency in the locator, so you'll have to modify your page objects accordingly and like that. Mhm.
Yes, yes, correct. So if the that HTML page has been updated, then we have to it's difficult to find those elements in the DOM. So for
Mm.
that, at that time we'll face some challenges.
Correct, correct. Okay. Anything else apart from that?
Uh, uh, no, not sure.
Mhm. Okay, fine, no issues. Then there is a limitation of Selenium that you cannot automate the desktop-based applications directly, right? So you'll have to take help from
Yes.
PowerShell is there or any other third-party domain tool. Then you cannot automate the applications with the images in that. So you'll have to use SQL for that. So some cases you can add
Correct,
on like
correct.
this. Okay. Now, okay. Now I'll give you one scenario and you'll have to tell me that how will you automate this particular scenario. Okay. There is an HTML page and in that there is a drop down. Okay. On selecting one of
Okay.
the option from the sub drop down, it will, oh sorry, on selecting one of the option from the drop down, it will open another sub drop down. Okay, for example, let's say if I have a drop down of countries, so I select the country as India, so automatically the another sub drop down of states will appear, right? So
Okay.
how will you
Okay.
verify whether all the states are displayed in that particular sub drop down or not via Selenium?
Okay. First of all, for automating select drop down, we need to use the select class. Okay,
Hmm.
and in that after that, once we have to check whether we have the list of states. So we have to check whether we can make a count, with how many counts. Once we selected that drop down, we'll get that count. So with that count, with the help of count, we can check whether all these states came or not.
Hmm.
Likewise, we know there are 26 or 36 states are there.
Hmm.
So we can verify that, whether
Hmm.
we are getting that 36 count in our as a result, and with the help of that, we can verify
Okay.
all the states are came on.
Correct. So will you verify each and every value in the sub drop down of states like that? Every value?
No, no. With the help of count, with the we know how many states are there in the India,
Hmm.
so we can check whether the counts of once we selected India, and after that we are getting that 36 or not. If we are getting 35 or 34 or 30, then it's something is missing. So we need to fix that.
Right. So
Likewise, we
you
can
mean to
verify.
say, yeah, you mean to say you will be using for loop in that case based on the counters.
Yes, yes,
Right. Okay. Fine.
correct. Count size, with the help of that, get we can
Okay.
verify.
Right. Now let's say there are 50 options in the list type. There is a list box type of control. Okay. And there are 50 options in that. Now, via
Okay,
automation, I have always, as per the requirement of the client or customer, I don't have to check or automate the first option. Always, I have to start from the second option, right? I don't want to select the first option. I always want to start with the second option automation, right? So, how will you write
okay.
this code? Hmm.
Uh, can you come
Yeah,
again
yeah,
that question?
sure, sure, sure. Okay, now consider there is a list box type of control. Okay, there are 50 options in that control. Now, it's as per the requirement, or let's say it's as per the specification. I don't want to select the first option. Okay, my code should always start from the second option. So, how will you write your code?
Okay. So with the help of
Hmm.
test cases, we can skip that first test case with the help of enabled equal to false. So with the help of that, we can skip the test case, and remaining it we can very automate.
Okay, so okay, you are telling from the TestNG test case point of view. The first one you will mention enabled equal to false, so always other tests. Okay, so the question is,
So
yeah, yeah, please go ahead.
yes, but miss, we can, if you want to skip that particular element, then only we can,
All right. Now
we will
consider.
write a code for that, miss, and
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, okay. You were
yes,
telling something about the code that you will be writing, right? Yeah, I think you were
correct.
near to that answer. So, will you add any condition in the code? Consider this as to be a single test case itself. In a single test case, you have to achieve the
Okay,
automation of that drop down, and you have to make sure that you don't select the first option. You always start from the second option.
okay. Then with the help of index,
Mhm. Index, but again, index will start from 1, no?
Yes.
You can add an if
Index.
condition, right? If counter is equal to 1,
Yes, if condition.
yeah. Else,
Correct.
then other drop down options
Else
you can
there.
find, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, can you give me the test scenarios of lift? It's a manual testing question, and I want you to cover
Okay.
both functional as well as non-functional.
Okay. For lift. Okay. For lift, first of all, it's automated lift or manual lift. Manual lift means that grill lift or it is automation. Automated lift.
Automated lift, consider.
So we'll take an example of automated door.
Hmm.
So once we if lift came on the 0th floor, suppose lift is on 0th floor. Once we whenever we are in front of lift, so automatically doors will be open. This will be the first test. Say then once we enter the lift, particular time, then time slip will be there for 5 to 6 seconds. So automatically door will be closed. And once we click, means once we press the button, like first floor, second floor, third floor. So whatever we have selected, suppose we have selected sixth floor first, and again if someone wants to go on first floor, then lift will stop at the on the first floor. So it is not, it will be not like that. If we are pressing the sixth floor, then lift should go on sixth floor, then again it will come on first floor. So this will be the first case. So means it will goes ascending order, means
Hmm.
whatever means, we have to check which is the least count, means
Hmm.
which will be the first step it is coming on. So this all the scenarios.
Hmm.
If it is going upward and downward, it will check where suppose someone press the button on second floor, then if lift is on first floor, third floor, so it should come on second floor, it will stop, and again whenever wherever he wants to go, that person, he can press the button.
Hmm. Okay. Then apart from that, let's say if you select any of the floor to go for, then that particular floor a number should get displayed properly, right? Then
Yes,
for
correct.
non-functional testing scenarios, you can test with the, let's say if there is a validation, like maximum 5 persons or somewhere in the range of
Yes.
300 or 250 something kgs, it should accept the load. What if you have
Yes.
6 to 7 persons? What if the weight exceeds, right? What
So
if,
correct. It will be some beep sound will be there, and
right, right. It should not allow
if
you
it is got
to,
overload.
yeah, move ahead. So those non-functional test scenarios that you can add. Okay.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me the 3 negative test scenarios for testing the Bluetooth application in a mobile phone? Negative test scenarios.
Negative test channel. Okay. See, if we pairing Bluetooth with our phone, so
Mhm.
it should not connect with the if someone is trying to connect the second device, so it should not connect. And for Bluetooth, so if you are pressing volume plus button, then it volume should be uh, volume should be up. And if you are pressing that home button, like one home button will be there. So if you press this, then automatically songs will be paused. Or if you want to hang up the phone, so then phone will be hang up. Or if you want to receive the phone should be received.
Okay.
So these are the
Okay. So this will be an open
test
question
cases.
for the audience who would be watching this video. We are supposed to discover minimum 3 negative test cases for Bluetooth application of a mobile phone. Okay, so you can list down the answers in the comment of this video, and we will be reverting back with the answer as soon as possible. You are comfortable, right? You need anything, water or
Yes.
something?
No, fine.
Okay. Okay. What is the procedure you are following if you find any defect?
Okay, if we find any defect, we'll go in the Jira tool. So in Jira, we for reporting we're using Jira tool. If we found that bug, we'll write all those. First we'll tag all those logs. We'll take a screenshot and we'll report it to developer, and we'll ask him to fix that bug
Mhm.
with the via in the team meeting, or we'll send an email to him with all the proofs like logs, screenshot, and for all those and we'll provide all the details which is necessary, and we'll tell him like we're facing this is the bug, you have to fix it.
Okay. Okay. Now consider there is an array, and the various values in that array are 1, 2, 3, and again there is 3, 4, 5. So 6 digits are there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then there is 3, 4, 5. You can understand in the context of
Okay,
all are separated by comma. So 3 is coming twice, right? I'll,
correct.
I'll share that array, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, right? So this is the array. Now I want you to write a Java program
Okay,
to identify the duplicate and delete that particular value from the array itself, right? So you can share your screen. Okay.
1 2 3.
Yeah. I have sent that particular array in the chat.
Okay, okay, I have shared. Let me know once it's visible.
Yes, yes, it's visible. You can write this program in Java. Oh, sorry, in Java programming, using Java program, and you can write it in Notepad or IntelliJ or Eclipse.
Okay, in Eclipse I will try.
Mhm.
It's loading, it will take few seconds.
No issues.
So array, right?
Yes.
For that. So it will display. the arrays are displaying. So we want to remove the array. Hello.
Yes, yes. So see, currently 3 value is displayed twice in this particular array, right? Yeah. So
Yes.
we have to remove that particular value that is actually duplicate.
Okay. For that, if yes, we can use that for loop. No?
You can use for loop, and I'll give you a hint. You can create a temporary array to store unique elements. Then we can traverse from that array.
So here, uh, I'm not sure how to check whether it's a duplicate.
Okay, no
So
issue.
I'm not right now. I'm not able to recall those
That,
logic how to do that.
yeah, that's absolutely fine. Let me share my screen and show it to you. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we would do is we would create a temporary array temp to store unique elements, right? And then we will traverse in this input array and copy all the unique elements of A to temp array that we have
Okay.
just created. Then we will keep a count of unique elements and let this be a J. Okay. Then we will copy J elements
Oh,
from temp to again A. So this will be your final output, right? Now this approach is applicable when array is sorted. So this is one of the direct approach, and we are assuming over here prerequisite is array is sorted as of now, right? So
okay.
this is how we would be doing it, right? So let's say if this was the input, right? Then accordingly you can.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Rushi, I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
No, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. It was nice talking to you, and all the best for your career.
Uh, okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.